Welcome. This is the Revenue Science Cost of Chaos questions asked and answered in 60 seconds. Today's question is, do the things you don't do impact your cost of chaos? Absolutely. One of the biggest ones, the single biggest one, is you don't say no enough. One of the things we realize is that saying yes to people who are either never going to be your client, or they're going to be terrible clients when you get them, or they don't want to pay you for your value, which kind of all end up being the same thing, is one of the single biggest costs of chaos. You bring in bad stuff, then you try and fix it on the inside, and it just costs you a fortune. Also, it's you don't answer the 5 revenue strategy questions. Those of you who've been with us before know that if you're going to create revenue, there's 5 questions. Once you answer those, your organization has the ability to be aligned. And if your organization's not aligned, there's no continuous improvement. You probably have a hard time hiring any good people. Then the second one I can say real quick is, even if you answer the 5 questions, a lot of time people don't create a deployable structure so those who are supposed to execute can. Thanks for joining us today. Hopefully you're joining us because you're signed up for our weekly blog. But if not, get to the website and sign up for the blog, because when you're signed up, that gets you the blog and our twice a month podcast. And the podcast, if you don't know, is the Living a Revenue Culture podcast. And a revenue culture is when you've maximized profits because you've optimized a people-first culture. So hopefully we're going to see you again, either as a listener or maybe you'll be a client someday. Thanks for joining us.